Good morning, everybody. It is, what's today? Tuesday? Today's Tuesday?
I don't know.
It's Tuesday. Just got back from having breakfast with a good friend of mine and getting ready to go over to the chapel. We got an all-day meeting today, but it's going to be a good meeting today.
We are getting the chicks. Then we got some new chicks, so we're going to get those situated in the coop and in school.
What I want to talk about today is, I want to talk a little bit about how we're doing, because some of you have been asking how we're doing. But then, what I want to talk about is the security situation here. What's it like? How are we managing it? So, overall, the feeling is here that things are more tense. But it's different. The tension that's here now is different than the tension that was here during the different paid locks when things were shut down. And we're kind of getting used to what this new reality is, what this new tension is. Okay, I got to head down to the seminary for a meeting today. You want to see what the seminary is looking like now? Let's go. Okay, meeting's over. That was cool. At some point, I need to bring the camera down here and give you guys a proper tour of this campus. But it's amazing what they've done here. It's really created like a new feeling of stability for the seminary that we haven't had in like years. Okay, this is what happens when you give Alex too many wings. I feel like he's a little kid.
Yeah.
But he can put away some food.
He did.
You all can. Like, we're in trouble. Whose idea was it to have so many kids?
Yeah, I finished my health book.
Okay. What did you do today, Josh?
Did school.
Yeah. Was it a good day? Are you eating more chicken?
Yes.
Son, you have had like 20 of them. Josh, it seems like you have chicken in your mouth and chicken on your head.
It was like $4.26 a gallon.
Really?
That's
over
insane.
$4 a gallon.
Yeah, let me show you.
Holy mackerel!
Isn't that outrageous?
$4.30 a gallon.
What's outrageous?
My goodness.
Crazy.
That could turn into a problem here because they're not going to be able to afford gas on the world market. I was just sitting in my office and I heard a bunch of screams. In this context, that could mean a lot of things. It could mean that something's going on, or it could mean that there's a soccer game going on. Real Madrid. Yon nan bagay ki ka fe Haitian yo fou, c'est football. So I open the door, I look over here, and the guard is running around in circles in the gazebo back there with his gun in his hand. He looked happy, but I thought, I should probably check this out. A lot of Real Madrid fans here, a lot of Brazil fans here, and of course, if the Haitian team ever gets into a big match and wins, oh my goodness. So we get a little bit of a problem with our main generator here. It's been burning oil like crazy. The situation is definitely more tense now than it was when we left. But the tension is different. The tension is not like it was before. Before, the tension was really political. Now, the political tension is still there. We don't have a president right now. It's the prime minister that's in charge. There's a lot of conflict over what should happen next. But the more immediate cause of the tension right now is related to kidnapping.
With kidnappings exploding since January, according to a human rights nonprofit based in Port-au-Prince. Foreigners get the attention, but it's ordinary Haitians that are the vast majority of kidnapping victims.
Kidnapping is something that's on a lot of people's minds every day. I might even be able to say most people's minds every day. That doesn't mean that that's what we sit and think about all day, but it does mean that every time you hear a strange noise, every time you see a car with tinted windows parked on the street, every time it looks like a motorcycle might be following you, you wonder what that is. Is it okay? So although we think about it a lot, we're still getting around the city fine. We're still doing the things that we need to do. Just got to be a little bit more careful. I gotta head to class. I just got home, just got done teaching. Man, I love teaching class. It's by far my favorite thing to do. So had a blast with them. Man, if you could have seen the questions I was getting from my students tonight, if you could have seen the interactions that I had in the office today, it is so cool to see the way God is moving. And what a privilege for us and you and those of you who support us to be able to be a part of what He's doing. Started to hear some rumors that gasoline might be short here. We might be at the beginning of a fuel crisis again. I kind of thought whatever's going on in Russia and Ukraine with the impact of fuel would take a little bit longer to impact Haiti, but I think it might already be starting. Saturday morning means it's time for the worship team to rehearse. Did you get anybody come with you this morning?
Yes,
Practice?
Simon was here and he just left, and Kirby was here.
Okay.
He left. We are done.
Kirby's over there, yeah. Today's sermon prep, and I got a meeting here in a couple minutes, and then another meeting this afternoon. So gonna be a busy day. I'm getting a little bit worried about the gas situation with the disruptions going on in the global market. To me, it's almost all but guaranteed that we're going to have some major disruptions here. I sent a message to one of the security chats that I'm in. Okay, so they're saying that there is right now a stock for about 3 weeks worth of fuel. If Haiti gets to a point where diesel fuel is not available in the country, we have problems very, very quickly. Man, you're looking good this morning, aren't you? Looks good.
Backpack buddy. We'll watch for cars, honey.
You're looking good too. So, last night was a time change. The same thing happens every year, right? This is the spring ahead time change. We lost an hour. So, like, 3/4 of our people aren't here yet. It'll probably trickle in here in a little bit, but definitely a lighter Sunday today. Is that spiritual change comes from an inward exchange. He's saying, hey, you can get life through obedience to the law. The only way that you can get life, the only source that is true for life is the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Okay, another great Sunday's in the books. We go home, get a little rest, get ready for next week. So that was our week here. Hope you guys had a good week where you are. For those of you who support us, thank you so much for your support and your prayers. We love you guys. We'll see you in the next one.